I'll be right back.
Good evening. Thank you for coming. We're about 6 hours away from the 40th anniversary of the Pioneer Motel fire, almost 40 years. I'd like to thank you for coming, and we would like to honor the producers of this documentary, which is about a half an hour you'll be watching tonight in just a few minutes. Their dedication to the community in preserving the history of this memory is second to none. We thank them, and we commemorate the lives lost tonight and those who continue to serve. Ladies and gentlemen, the producers of Hot Pion, Chief Albert and Mrs. Elsa Pesquera.
Good evening. Welcome, family, friends, and fellow Tucsonans. We are humbled by your presence tonight. We are pleased to see so many here to remember the victims, honor the first responders, and recapture the tragic night of December 20th, 1970. Let us never forget. Bienvenidos, familia, amigos y tucsonenses. Nos sentimos humildes con su presencia esta noche Nos da gusto mirar que tantos de ustedes vienen a recordar a las víctimas, darle honor a los que respondieron y capturar la historia de la noche trágica de diciembre 20, 1970, que nunca nos olvidemos. Alberto.
Alberto? No, nobody calls me Alberto, except for my boss, Fire Chief Jeff Pachura from Northwest. He calls me Alberto. All my friends call me Al or Skate. What a wonderful venue, the Fox Theater, and it's packed. And we're humbled by all the publicity, and I just want to let you know right now, it's not about us. It's not about us. It's about the 29 innocent victims of the Pioneer Hotel fire and the brave first responders, the firefighters, the police, the sheriff, highway patrol, and the border patrol, and the private citizens who came to their aid of the victims that night. So, before I continue with my address, I want to honor some very special people in the audience tonight. With all the firefighters and police, border patrol, highway patrol, sheriff officers who responded to the Pioneer Hotel fire, please stand up and be recognized. I am so honored to be part of you. The genesis of this documentary short film was in August of this year. For some reason, I was thinking about the Pioneer Hotel fire. And I told Elsa, did you know that this December is going to be the 40th anniversary of the Pioneer Hotel fire? Somebody should do something special. And Elsa said, why don't we do a documentary, a short film? I said, what? And then I said, you know what? I like that. We're going to do that. We're going to do it. So we went and talked to some people, and they told us that we couldn't do it in 4 months, 3.5 months. It just was undoable. Well, Elsa and I, we didn't like that answer. So down to, what's that bookstore at Foothill Mall? Barnes & Noble. So we go down to Barnes & Noble, and we go to this book, this movie making section, and I swear this is a true story. I grabbed a book, and there was Screenplay for Dummies. So I opened it up and looked at it, I go, we don't need this storyboard, we don't need that. But the key to all this was hiring a very talented group of team members. And I'd like to introduce them at this time. Originally from New York City, and now living in Tucson, our director, David Chang. David, where are you at? Our next team member was originally from Norway, but he's also resides in Tucson. And he's our videographer, film guy, Mr. Everything, Mr. Kittle Gunberg. Kittle. Our next team member, unknown from the Tucson Fire Foundation. This woman has more energy in her little finger than I have in my whole body. She's a writer, she's a do-everything, and she really helped us out. Ms. Patty Valance. Patty? And of course, we have a narrator of our documentary, Mr. Alan Big Al Cave. And last but certainly not least is my guard here, my wife, co-producer, Elsa Pesqueda. This documentary film would not be possible if it wasn't for some sponsors and some backup. I'd like to thank the Tucson Fire Department, Chief Mike McKendricks, Chief Patrick Kelly, Dave Rykins, Captain Fred Bear, and his father Fred E. Bear, who provides us with great colored photographs. Also the Tucson Fire Foundation, big assistance, and a big thank you to the Pion County Board of Supervisors, especially District 5 Supervisor Richard Elias. When I initially had lunch with Mr. Elias, and I told him what the plan was, he said, "I like it, Al. I'm going to help you." He never hesitated, and I really appreciated his support. So, without further ado, I'd like to get on with the rest of the presentation, and thank you very much for spending your time, your holiday here with us tonight, and I hope you like the documentary. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Elsa. Ladies and gentlemen, Supervisor District 5, Pion County Supervisor Richard Elias.
Thank you. It's always a pleasure to be here at the Fox. Queridos Tucsonenses, our beloved Tucsonans, thank you for coming out tonight. You know, what Al and Elsa and the team have done with this film is something that is really a great gift to all of us. We hope this documentary is used in the schools and in the libraries so that people can see an honest rendering of what took place so many years ago and really was a seminal event in the history of Tucson, changing our lives, changing the way we do business, changing the way we provide public safety to the people who live in our community. And like so many Tucsonans who were still innocent about how things can turn and change in a single breath of time, we went down to go see a fire. We were shocked, we left immediately, and we came home and we said prayers for the people we knew had lost their lives there that night. We won't forget that. It's a story in the Elias family. My brother is a department head at the city of Tucson. My sister works for TUSD. I do my best to provide public service for Pion County. I can't help but think in part those evenings like that help shape us as kids and believers in the system, and providing public service to Tucson has become a part of our life and our tradition. Tonight's event, while it is somber and serious, is something that is beautiful and important for us to remember. It's been 40 years since that happened. The other day, we also opened a new building downtown that was designed by the same architect as the Pioneer Hotel, and that was the former Montgomery Wards. Roy Place also designed the Pion County Courthouse, the Benedictine Chapel. So some of the most beautiful buildings in town were designed by Roy Place, who was the architect on that building. You'll hear a little bit about him tonight. Thank you all so much for coming. I know I probably shouldn't spend as much time talking up here and introducing folks, but it's important to say thank you. I'm just very proud of Al and Elsa and David Chen who worked on this, but all that team just did such a tremendous job and really gave us a gift that we will all use to teach the young and remember the past. And I honor all of you who were there fighting that fire that night, that are here with us, those that have gone before us, and just proud to be here somewhere in the mix, making sure that people remember. Mil gracias, have a good evening. Thank you very much for being here and joining us at the Fox.
introduction, and then we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Executive Director of the Fox Theater Foundation, Craig Sundberg.
Good evening. It's really an honor to be here, to be representing the Fox Foundation tonight. Just want to say that it's really special. We worked really hard. We have been working hard this month, and recently a lot of stuff happening at the Fox, some great events. On your way out, you'll get material, see what's coming up in the future. But it's moments like this and evenings like tonight that really make everything that we do with the foundation worthwhile, because it's just being a place for this community to gather and to celebrate and remember and to mourn. And just great to have all of you here tonight at this great event, and we hope you'll come back again. Thank you so much.
You got it to go, guys.
Who has cell phones? Off they go, or silence, please. We hope you enjoy this documentary film and that you always remember those who lost their lives. Let's thank those selfless individuals who are the first to bravely respond and applaud the dedication of the fire service. The changes that Tucson Fire made to building codes and flammability standards saved lives, not only here, but nationally and internationally. And now, ladies and gentlemen, our screening of Hot Pion. Ladies and gentlemen, again, Chief Albert Pesquera.
Once again, I'd like to thank all of you for your attendance. We know you're very busy during the holidays, and Elsa and I and the rest of the team hope you enjoyed the documentary short film. And I've been receiving a lot of requests for the DVD. As you saw, the DVD is copyrighted. What we're going to do is we're going to take it on some tours for some schools, educational facilities, other fire departments. And our plan is to enter it into some film festivals. So give us a chance to do that. It takes a few months, and then we'll make the DVD, just like any other short film, available to the public. And once again, thank you very much. If you'd like to stick around later on, and we can have some dialogue and some refreshments, you're more than welcome. So once again, from the entire team, and my wife Elsa, thank you very much for your attendance.
Success, huh?
Here, now we can.
People are happy.
Cheers.
Not for our next venture. We're going to write a book.
Yes.
We're going to write a book.
That was